All right, everyone. Welcome to another WAKApalooza Happy Hour episode. Welcome, Waka Nation. We are excited to be here with you guys again today. We got some big announcements today, and because we got big announcements, we've got a big team here with us today.
I take offense to that. Quarantine wait hasn't really happened yet.
Right. Well, we'll let the players decide. Honest question: does it look like Peyton has gained weight? Post your comments below. Okay.
The answer is always no.
That was great.
She looks fabulous.
Well, we'll go ahead and introduce the team. We'll have everybody introduce themselves and tell us how they've been surviving quarantine. Peyton, why don't you go first?
Hi, everyone. I'm Peyton. Quarantine has definitely been interesting for anyone that's on Facebook with me. I got quarantined while visiting my boyfriend and family in Florida. My boyfriend and I had only been long distance and had just met like about 2 months before that. So real quick got to know him by basically living with him for about the last 4 months. It's been fun though, definitely weird, definitely missing my Waka family, as well as normal things like, you know, just being able to go outside and hug random people because that's something that I normally did. But doing great, missing you guys.
Wait a minute, you've only dated him for 2 months before you moved in?
I mean, sort of.
Oh my God, you just kind of just moved in?
Good stuff. This is awesome.
It's been great. Not
hey,
weird
Matt,
at all.
feel free to, you know, send us a message if you need us to get her back home here to LA.
I often tell him blink twice.
I've witnessed Peyton and Matt during quarantine, and they seem to be doing very well, by the way.
Oh, look at that. Look at that resounding endorsement.
Good
Wow.
stuff.
Well, that's good because certainly we know Peyton's last boyfriend, husband from the auction didn't really last that long. All right, I'm sorry.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Erika, say hi.
I don't even know if I can after that. Hey guys, I'm Erika Myers. I am from Jacksonville. Yeah, quarantine's been long, obviously. First part of it was doing a lot of these, a lot of Zooms, things like that. And then, you know, Jacksonville in Florida, we just don't really care about quarantine life. We reopened things pretty quickly, as you guys have probably heard in the news. If you go out and about, you will see that things look pretty normal, just to be honest. But, you know, quarantine life's been good. I was working remotely for a while. Then my company we went back in and now we're back home until the end of September. So, you know, work's good, life's good, but definitely missing, you know, kickball and our family here. It's weird to think about just a couple months ago how we were doing these like every week, and now it's kind of like died down a little bit, at least over here, as people are able to see each other in person. But overall things have been pretty well. You know, you just got to keep a positive attitude and just roll with it. I mean, that's all you can really do.
Right.
So,
I'm glad to see you're in
good, though.
great spirits.
Yeah.
Well, while we're still in Florida, let's hear from Mr. Huss.
I think it was a Florida trifecta since Peyton moved out this way. What's going on, everybody? Adam Hustler out of South Florida. You know, surviving the best I can like anybody else. Have pretty much stuck to my guns about staying indoors for the most part, at home or surrounded by my girlfriend or family. Luckily, I have 4 positions that and companies that I manage that I get the joy of doing from remotely. So I have been able to keep myself busy these last couple months and keep myself occupied and sane. That being said, I do absolutely, especially working this much from home, miss hitting the field with everybody, playing in tournaments, and just, you know, the week-to-week sports that I was playing. I mean, as somebody who was playing kickball and softball 5 days a week, it's definitely something that has taken its toll on me, definitely put on the COVID-15. So looking forward to hitting the fields and getting back to socializing with everybody outside of Zoom. For God's sakes, no more Zoom.
Well, thanks. That's a resounding endorsement for this call, Adam. Well done.
Yeah. I'm like,
Let's move out west. Krystin, what's up? How you doing, girl?
Hi, guys. Krystin, WAKApalooza. I know Sal hates that, so I'm just going to go.
He's so mad because it's so forced.
All right, moving on.
From Shut up. Things out here have been okay. we have been, Albuquerque, New Mexico in general has been one of the most strict states in the United States from the beginning. In the beginning, we were doing awesome. We were apparently the only state that looked good, and we were really excited about it. And then we were all like, okay, cool. Why are we inside still? Like, what's happening? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, we want to go play like everyone else. And then we opened up a little bit, and then things went to shit. So now we're grounded again. And so, yeah. I always work from home because I'm a real estate agent, but I am also working. I still see clients. It's just very different. It's a very different world for me, having to wipe down doorknobs and wipe down light switches and wear a mask and, you know, do things that I never, ever thought about doing before. My kickball crew here is dying to see each other. They message me nonstop and they want to hang out and they want to see each other. And a lot of people have done some little things here and there, but, you know, we definitely miss our normal life. I miss, you know, volleyball Monday, kickball Tuesday, kickball Thursday, you know, parties on Saturday. So.
Oh, we miss it too. How about you, Kevin? You're enjoying the great outdoors in California?
No. So yeah, everything from like job-wise for me, I'm lucky enough to work remote. I'm not traveling at all, so I actually haven't traveled since January, which is very rare for me because usually I would have put on at least 150 flights by now this year. Wow. So that's a huge difference for me. Luckily, I can just work from home, stay as safe as possible. But I did eventually succumb to playing video games again, so that's a downside. Try to limit myself to 2 hours a day, but sometimes it's 12. You never know.
Oh my God.
No.
Hey, the audience wants to know, what are you playing?
World of Warcraft.
Wow.
I was definitely expecting you to have your headset on, Kevin.
I know.
That's right here.
I thought that's the only way you did call. Yep, the green headset.
Yeah.
There it is.
I
There
haven't
it
seen
is.
that in a while.
That was him through the whole Flip Cup tournament with his
I
headset.
know.
Oh, I know, right?
I realized I didn't have to do that like the last 2 days.
Oh my gosh. Well, if you guys are looking to meet Kevin online, I'm sure you can find him on a quest.
Probably not. I'll probably be dead from World Cup PvP.
How has quarantine been for you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, it was going okay until we're back to the phase 1 shutdown, which everything is just locked up again. Bars, restaurants, everything's closed. But for the most part, you know, like everybody else here, just making the most of it. It's been really fascinating to be stuck at home and not being able to see the people you usually see, but at the same time, getting to meet new people, right? Online and new relationships and new friends.
Swipe right.
So that's been really fun. No, I don't know what you're talking about, Peyton. You're not going to find me on any of those apps. I know you've been looking, but you know, you're stuck with Matt now. I'm sorry.
It's okay with me.
Anyways, enough about Peyton's dating life. Let's talk about why we're all on this call. We've got some big news, and the first big news, what everybody's been asking, and unfortunately, it's not the greatest news, but we are officially announcing that all WAKApalooza related events and tournaments for the rest of 2020, it's going to go to 2021 now. We're not doing it in 2020 anymore. We waited as long as possible to see if it was safe and if it was feasible to be able to put on an event the way you guys know and love. And after much consideration, working with local public health officials, as well as discussing with the team here, we just felt like there was just absolutely no way we could do anything in 2020 that would even closely resemble what you guys have known to love about all of our events, whether it's WAKApalooza Albuquerque, Florida, Jacksonville, and of course Vegas, right? That's definitely not going to happen. So it's a bummer. We're sad about it. We really are sad about it. You know, I know Peyton's really sad about it.
I mean, I am. I don't know what that is implying.
But the good news is we already hard at work planning WAKApalooza 2021. In fact, I am excited to announce that we already have dates for Vegas for next year, which is going to be starting October 7th through the 11th. That is 2021 Las Vegas WAKApalooza, the Revenge Tour. And if you already didn't know, we are back on the Strip at WAKApalooza next year. We are going to be staying over at Planet Hollywood, which is literally right on the Strip, and it's next to the MGM, New York, Cosmo and Aria, Paris and Bellagio. I mean, all of that stuff. And we're going to be able to have a lot of exciting parties that are all on the Strip, taking advantage of all the properties that are super close to us. So no longer are we going to be isolated in one hotel, and we're going to be able to take advantage of all that Vegas is going to have to offer. And believe you me, I mean, when this whole pandemic thing is done, which we're hoping it's going to be done well before Vegas of next year, everybody is going to be ready to party and rage hard, right? I mean, team, are you guys excited?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, super pumped. That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
I know, right? I mean, I just, it's a bummer, and I know there's gonna be a lot of things. I mean, personally, I'm going to just miss just seeing everybody as they arrive in Vegas. That's one of my favorite things about WAKApalooza, right? As people arrive and people I haven't seen in a whole year or a couple of years. I mean, just that moment where you can hug everybody and say hi. I'm certainly gonna miss that. That's gonna be rough. What about you, Huss? What are you gonna miss about having to wait a full year before we can do the Vegas thing?
Oof. You know, I don't want to spill all the secrets just yet, because I know it's things that we have geared up for next year. But there were some amazing ideas that were shot out there for, especially towards our actual kickball tournaments, especially Founders Cup, that Sa and I were working on, as well as with the rest of the team. And I can just promise you that it is something that is going to definitely change the game for the better, and definitely entice more people to want to participate in such a legacy tournament like Founders Cup. For me personally, though, this was something that was being set up this year, that we had finally gotten the go-ahead after 3 years since I had introduced and inaugurated the whole situation. So the poker tournament will be back in 2020.
Yes!
We were supposed to do it in 2020. If you want to play poker, you can find me and Sa on the Poker 4 Hours 2 app. You can come play and lose money to us directly. But it was supposed to happen in 2020, and that was a great announcement that I was really looking forward to. But it is confirmed, 2021, the WAKApalooza Poker Tournament with bounty for people like Sa, myself, and Jimmy Wallachek is going to be available for everybody. So definitely look forward to that.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
That was because you got knocked out early.
Because people called with crap. They
I
kept
know,
calling. I was like, oh yeah, Saul's already. I'm going to call with Jack 3 offsuit.
If I remember correctly, knocking you out, though, got somebody a free trip to either space camp or summer camp. So, I mean, that entices people to call out you with no matter what they have.
Yeah, we're not going to provide a bounty on me anymore. I actually want to win this goddamn tournament.
All they got was a free season with me. That's why I finished third or second.
Yeah, nobody wanted that.
I've only gambled with Sa late night, and he has gone through a lot of my money.
Yes, anybody that ever finds the finance meeting.
Yes. I love gambling with Krystin.
Yeah, not a good, no.
She's my sugar mama when we go gambling.
Not happening in 2021.
Is that what you're going to miss? Is that what you're going to miss, Krystin, about WAKApalooza?
No, I'm not going to miss that whatsoever.
All right, well, then why don't you tell the world what you're going to miss?
That. You know what? The one thing I loved about hanging out with Sa late night is that we would go gambling. And I'm not a very good gambler. So, you know, I like to finance people, you know. So I learned this early on, you know, like my dad's a really good gambler. My mom was a really good gambler. And when I started going with them as an adult, I would finance them. I'd give them some money, and then they'd give me back a little bit of money. I'd give them some money, they give me back a little bit of money. No, when you go gambling with Sa late night, you give him money, it never comes back. I gave Danielle a little bit of money came back. I gave her a little bit of money came back. Sa, no money came back.
I got you drinks.
I mean, like, I can't get drinks.
Yeah, and they're also free.
So,
Anyway.
How about you, Erica? What are you gonna miss
Oh man.
besides having to go find your husband? Because he's missing.
I never know.
Well,
Where's
he was already gone, by the way. He was way gone. That's why he left.
Like, Corey and I rarely even see each other at kickball, like, locally. So imagine at, like, Vegas, we never even see each other. People don't even know we're married half the time because we're always doing, like, something else. But it's okay. We make it work. I'm going to miss a couple things. I really do actually, like, really enjoy, like, checking people into, like, the parties and, you know, like, especially those, like, first couple parties when everyone's coming in, like, doing that, even though it's, like, a lot of, sometimes it's, like, really hectic. Like, it's so fun to be able to see everybody and to meet new people and whatnot. I love that. I was also really excited this year to bring even a bigger and not even better, because most of the people were going to come back from Jacksonville, but we were going to even have a bigger crew than last year. We were even just talking about it till just a couple weeks ago, like looking at flights and stuff, and you know, and when everything was cheap. But I know a lot of people were very excited to you know, make this their first or second WAKApalooza this year. But I guess we'll just have to postpone and save up for an even better time next year. But and I'm of course gonna miss everybody. Everybody's watching. Everybody in here, I'm definitely gonna miss seeing you guys this year.
Are you gonna bring up that blow up doll Peyton again?
What's that?
What was her name? What was the doll that you guys?
Becky. That's funny that you said that. I was just with one of my girlfriends, Kate Alinto. Shout out if you're watching. We were talking about blow up dolls. Don't ask why. But we were talking about Becky and how Becky was. Dude, Becky was famous. Becky is our blow-up doll that died at rehab, if anybody remembers. But I think everybody remembers a little bit of Becky.
I remember Becky.
That's just so Florida. Like, what you're saying right now is so Florida.
I'm bummed out.
Becky will come back better than ever in 2020.
Yeah. Oh, I know, right?
We've already talked about right now what we're going to do. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, more outlandish, crazier version of Becky, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm bummed out right now that I should be seeing Erica this weekend and party our asses off.
I know. We were supposed to have our Jacksonville tournament this weekend. I keep getting, like, memories from last year and years before. So
I have all the memories from last year.
Oh, why? Because you won?
Wow.
Anyway.
Well, anyways,
really cool.
Speaking of dying at rehab, Kevin, is that what you're going to miss most about WAKApalooza?
I mean, that's normally what happens, and then I sleep for like 36 hours, but that's okay. No, I'm gonna miss that probably. That's always a lot of fun to see how long I can go with no sleep, and usually it's about a 30, maybe 15-minute power nap daily while I'm there.
Oh.
I think one of the things I'm gonna miss is just getting together the community of people that I go with, captaining a team and stuff, getting everything. What swag are we gonna do? Everything like that. So I already missed because we would already have been designing everything at this point.
Right.
But not knowing what's going to happen, we decided to hold off on that. And now that we have an official announcement, we won't be doing that this year, but we'll just make it better for the next year.
Well, it looks like Tom Selleck is going to continue to hold the championship title for most fun team.
Ooh.
They are a fun team.
They gave me a water bottle, and that was bribery. Just kidding.
Peyton, how about you? Honest question. What are you going to miss most about WAKApalooza?
I mean, there's so many things. Obviously, there's a million things that we could name. But for me, I'm really just going to miss like a week straight of just everywhere you look, different Waka people from everywhere that you've never met before that you have something in common with. Like it's such an unexplainable and awesome feeling to be walking around a city like Vegas and just be like in a Dunkin' Donuts line and talking to someone behind you because they also play kickball, and like everywhere you look, it's people, everyone's wearing the same weird crap, and they're just having a great time, and you're just becoming friends with people all over the country. I mean, there's nothing like it.
Well, I do have some bad news for you, Peyton. Planet Hollywood does not have a Dunkin' Donuts.
That is
it does have a Starbucks inside. and a
I
Starbucks.
feel like we'll find a new place to congregate.
It has an Earl of sandwich. It has a
There we go.
buffet. It has like
a
4
buffet.
or 5
I
different
think the dream team
restaurants.
has to walk the perimeter, and then we'll discuss where the next.
Tons of awesome
Dunkin'
places.
Donuts.
I mean, let's be honest though. After all of this, is there really going to be a buffet still?
Of
Don't
course.
you
Of
don't
course there's going
go
to be a
there,
buffet.
okay?
Why wouldn't there be?
Your dirty whore mouth.
Sa, besides us, what are you gonna miss about WAKApalooza?
I like how she put it in there.
Well, that's true. I am good. Way to steal my thunder.
Sorry.
You know what? I am going to miss I mean, it was like Peyton alluded to, just watching people's reactions to all the surprises that we keep adding to the event. Like last year when we added an after party every single night, that was pretty amazing, going until like 5, 6 a.m. And then of course, Saturday, we had the sunrise party. That was just amazing. But I'm gonna miss the random, like, you know, especially like if you guys come in early, the random Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night, random like, hey guys, you want to get a limo? Let's get a big limo and go to another party. And get these gigantic like 40-person limos and trucks and stuff. Oh man, that was great.
The extended stay, Tuesday to Tuesday.
Right. But you know what? My body is going to appreciate that I'm not going like 5, 6 days straight of no sleep. Which I think you guys, the team, know that by like Sunday, I look like a freaking zombie.
Yes.
Literally, as soon as the Founders Cup tournament ends, my body.
Our happy smile on.
Oh, it's rough. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna miss everybody. This what makes WAKApalooza fun is, besides the events, it's because we get to celebrate all of these awesome events with you guys. And so that's hard. That's definitely difficult. I know we've been trying to recapture some of that community magic with like Zooms and online virtual events and stuff like that, but it's not the same. And so I know you guys at home are missing us. We're missing you guys just as much. Trust me, you're not alone. And so definitely, you know, if you get to days where you feel like you just need to reach out to somebody, definitely hit us up or hit a teammate up. You know, don't be shy about it. Get them on the phone, get them on FaceTime. You know, if you can't do Zoom anymore, call them up, or maybe meet in the park to have a lunch together, social distant lunch or something together. So definitely stay positive and stay connected to your friends, because like I said, we're coming back really hard in 2021. It's our revenge tour, right? We're already planning it. And this is not just for Vegas, but for all of our WAKApalooza cities, right? Our hope and goal.
I like revenge tour because after quarantine bodies, we're going to need a revenge body.
Oh, so.
It's perfect. I love it. Everyone, bring it.
Club Waka fit again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's going to be awesome. Anyway,
well, it's true. We want to get things started. We want to get things started as early as Orlando in January of 2021. Who knows? But we are planning everything as if things will be fine. And for you guys, if you guys want to be able to follow along now, and I know this was a huge request always before, we've got it all online now. Our new website, WAKApalooza.com. It's brand new. We've redone it. And it's live now, and you can go on there and see not only stuff just about Las Vegas, but all of our WAKApaloozas. Orlando, Scottsdale, Jacksonville, South Florida, LA, Boston, Virginia Beach, Hartford. I mean, we've got it all. New Orleans. And of course, WAKAPalooza's Albuquerque.
Thank you.
So it's all tentative. We have tentative dates, or at least months, where we want things to happen. As soon as we are in the clear and we're able to get permitting, we'll open up registration. But of course, 2021 is all dependent really upon all of us figuring out how to make sure 2021 can happen, right? So we've got to do our part to you know, help society and help our community become safer and more accommodating for us to be able to play. Oh my goodness. Now I know a lot of you guys are going to have questions, because currently I know there are some other companies out there that are still looking to host tournaments in 2020. And I know the big question is, well, why doesn't WAKA do that? Why aren't we doing these tournaments? And You know, we talked about it internally with the team, and obviously safety is a huge concern for us. But the other aspect is our events are unique. You know, I don't think it's really easy for us to ask our players to come out and really live the WAKApalooza experience and have them social distance, you know, not being able to do the parties.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, just when you see a friend you haven't seen in a while, what are your immediate reaction? What are you going to do?
Run up and jump on them until they fall over and hump them on the ground.
I'm gonna put smeared off ice in their
I
car.
run like that. So that's what we do.
I mean,
No, we don't. We
we're all
smear off
thinking-
ice each other.
I mean, I was looking at statistics over the last 3 years, and the rate of the WAKAfluenza, the Waka flu that would happen at our events, continues to increase on an annual basis. So, I mean, guys, if we can't even stop
The real thing.
flu,
No, we can't stop WAKAfluenza. We can't stop.
And the truth is, if you don't get the Waka flu, it means you weren't doing it right.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. So,
If you don't leave Vegas without a voice, then I don't know.
Yeah, I've never left Vegas in the last 6 years with a voice.
No.
I don't think I leave any of the tournaments with
Goes
them.
No.
first. Peyton's goes first of all. When we know Peyton's
Yes.
goes, then there's a succession of people who are losing their voice after that.
Yeah, Peyton does every tournament right. Make sure she is spent by the end of it. Like,
To be fair though, she's yelling at people to like, I'm taking your picture.
Yeah.
Look at me. So she's yelling at them. That's why she loses her voice early.
So we do know that some of you guys will be playing in some of these other tournaments and events, and that's cool. That's awesome. You guys do you. What we encourage and what our goal is for you guys to be safe, right? If you're gonna have a good time, be safe. If the city and area that you're going to still has a high outbreak of infections, and the mandate locally is that you should wear a mask, then do it. We know we want you guys to do it. We want you guys to be safe. If they're telling you you need to wear a mask on the sidelines, well, my personal opinion is you should definitely wear a mask on the field too. It's not like you're playing kickball. You're not playing basketball or soccer where you're constantly always running. And just because you step on the field doesn't make you all of a sudden magically immune to the virus. So if you're able to wear a mask on the sidelines, is my recommendation to definitely wear a mask on the field, whether you're playing in a tournament or a league. It's just safe. If you're not wearing, and if you're wearing a mask where it might be a little bit difficult to breathe, well, there's a lot of other mask options that you can look at. Club Waka is going to be announcing a store portal soon where we're going to have Club Waka branded masks that you guys can wear. So, and this latest version, we've gone through a lot of, this one is really, it's got really breathable fabric. It's got a filter and stuff inside.
That's not a thong.
We
I was
got,
gonna say,
oh wait, I'm sorry, Peyton, that was your thong. What is that doing over here?
Sorry.
Oh,
Why is Peyton
Put your underwear away.
a lot of questions right now.
Hey.
I'm sorry, I had to.
I was thinking the same thing, Krystin. I was like, that does not look like a mask.
Ladies, get your head out of the gutter.
and
But
get
yeah.
Sa's custom-made Club Waka thong?
There you
Now
go.
available on the Club Waka store.
There's going to be a lot of girls that are interested in ordering those for WAKApalooza 2021. Just saying.
For sure.
Someone's
So,
probably
yes.
watching this waiting for me to name a sponsor of the thong.
I know, right? So yes, please, I know we're all bummed about having to wait till 2021 for these events, but for that to happen, we've got to do our part. All of us, we need to do our part to make sure that we do what we can to not make these numbers go up, right? And whether that's not going out and partying as much, wearing a mask as often as you can, both on and off the field. Whatever works for you, do it. We need, well, of course, washing your hands, and then, bring this hand sanitizer around with you as often as you can. Those things are widely available now, right? And in fact, I think most people aren't really catching the virus because, I mean, I know friends that have caught it and they wear a mask all the time. It's probably because they're touching stuff all over the place and then not realizing it and touching their face. So constantly wash your hands because, as we've already indicated here, we miss you guys. Right.
Yeah.
I miss this community, right? Erika, I mean, what do you miss most about your players and your community?
Oh man. Well, I've been fortunate enough to see some of them just because of the way Jacksonville is, but I just miss like, I don't know, like it's just something special, you know, especially like this summer league that I usually run right now. It is definitely like something very special. Like it's a huge league and we just have so much fun, and it's a lot of people that play like once a year too. So I mean, obviously like we have a lot of players who play in multiple leagues, but this summer league that we have is usually just like once a year people. So like it's really cool. Like I don't get to see them very often, so it's really fun to be able to do that. But like I don't know, I just miss my friends. Like I like to see everybody and hang out and just see like the fun that everybody's having. So I definitely miss that right now.
That's good. Well, Adam, we know not too many people want to hang out with you. So what do you miss?
Oh.
Yeah, people actually like my league, I think.
Hey, you're the one that said it because no one wanted to. No one tried to take you out in poker.
I'm just messing, Adam.
Honestly, I miss just hitting the fields in general. I miss seeing my friends. I miss sitting there and talking about all the upcoming tournaments. Me personally, I travel pretty much everybody's WAKApalooza. At least if I can't do it every year, then I try to split it up every other year, where I go to certain ones this year, certain ones the next year, and flip-flop them. But you know, I miss trying to putting together my team and talking with my core teammates, as well as our friends that like to fly in and join us from, you know, all over the country, and just hitting the road and having fun and, you know, partying all weekend and doing what we do at all of our satellite events, if you will, from the main event over in Vegas. I definitely miss doing that. Like I said, I'm upset that I'm not on my way to Jacksonville. Probably it would be tomorrow to see Erika and Corey and party it up with them and all the usual suspects. But you know, I've said it once, I've said it again, because I know I've been outspoken about it. You know, I keep wearing my mask when I go out there. I hope everybody keeps doing the same and, you know, does their part in order to get this thing quelled a lot quicker. And hopefully sooner rather than later, we're all on the fields and sharing beers again and high-fiving instead of saying to each other. So
Right.
that's what I'm looking forward to.
Now, certainly miss having you come around. I know a lot of people miss having you come out to all the different cities, Adam. So we miss that. But you, Kevin, what are you gonna miss? What are you missing most about the whole community in general?
I think seeing everybody's happy face when we're running tournaments and stuff, and just the excitement and everything once everything starts getting going, all the parties and stuff. I really miss seeing people's faces and seeing how happy they are and having fun playing with either it's tournaments, just the normal community of like weeklies. I'll miss my Monday nights at Sharky's.
Oh yeah, bar nights, man.
I don't know when that'll happen again. Just miss like seeing everybody and just talking, hanging out, and then even just meeting new people and getting people interested and keep on playing. So I just miss the whole atmosphere. For sure, for sure. And you, Peyton?
I never thought I would say this, but I actually miss being competitive. Which, if you are around me for anything, you know that when I'm playing sports, I'm the least competitive person on the planet.
Matt, what have you done with her? Fake imposter.
Get her back to us. You give her back to the fun squad. God damn it.
It's so fun.
I miss at least watching people being competitive. I think that the lack of sports in general is really getting to me. And even just watching, you know, my friends get out there and being competitive for, you know, 45 minutes. It's just, there's something about it that you just get that little bit of something. And you know, I want to get annoyed by something that doesn't matter for once. And I miss that. I miss that about kickball, getting annoyed about something that doesn't actually matter.
That is
Well said.
Wow, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I get it.
How about you, Krystin? Do you miss that? You miss your players yelling at you?
Wow. Look, my players don't yell at me that much. When they do, I call Sa and make him deal with it. Just kidding. No, I actually, to be honest, you know, Albuquerque is such a tight-knit community, and all of us have been around for a really long time. We have a huge veteran kickball community that's been playing for 10 plus years, and we just refuse to age out. We're just not going to do it. We're just going to play into our 50s, and who cares? You know what I mean? Like, let the world judge us, and it is what it is. But I also think that, like, Albuquerque has a very close-knit community culturally anyway. And so anyone new who comes in, we kind of just like bring them into the fold. And I think we miss that. We miss kind of like connecting with people that we didn't know before and bringing them into our family and like having that ability to help people that we didn't know we can help before, or connect people that we didn't know we can connect, you know, with each other before, whether it be like business wise or friendship wise, or I need help with this or whatever. I think that's definitely been the thing I miss the most. And not that we aren't still connected, because we are, but it's much harder when you don't see each other every, you know, several times every week. And I would say, you know, like our biggest league that plays on Thursday nights, you know, there were 450 of us on the field.
Wow. That's
just players. So like 450 players plus, you know, people that used to play, plus, you know, spectators. And I mean, it was an event every single week. And the absence of that has been very hard. It's been hard for me, and I think it's been hard for a lot of our players. So that's what I miss the most, is really just being part of that community and being, you know, present for that sort of thing.
Absolutely agree. That's the same for me. I mean, when we talk about what we do and it's just kickball and parties, it seems fairly simple, right, on paper. But you know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I just miss, and I noticed it a lot during quarantine. I miss just some of the magic that comes about with the players in our community, the amazing things that they do, the charity events, the fundraisers, all of that is just, you always get surprised at how generous and how the strong bond that this community has. And the amazing thing is we've seen it online over these last few months. I mean, people coming together to help each other out during these difficult times, whether it's getting supplies for each other, supporting each other through any of these political causes that have come and social issues that have come out. The community has stepped up. I've seen the players step up and be there for other people, be there for their own local community. And that's just amazing and magical. And not being able to see that and be a part of that on a regular basis, I miss that. I miss that so much. And it makes me miss you guys more when I see someone talk about helping a friend out, or being a part of this, or volunteering to do this during these challenging times. I mean, people are still being selfless and helping each other out.
On that note, just real quick, something that I have seen, and I've seen it through social media, but our teams, our guys like David Hopkins and Balls Deep, sending care packages to people all over the country that are, you know, with what they probably would have given out at WAKApalooza, you know, and it's just team sweat and icing people and sending them like from the other side of the country and things like that. And that just brings so much joy for me, because we don't get to see each other like we normally do, and we're so far apart, and everybody has so many political and economical and other issues going on, but we get to just make each other laugh, even from other parts of the country. And I love that part of our community. And I'm so proud of the people that have stepped up and have taken this moment. And it's a little bit more difficult right now to do these kind of things because it's a little less convenient, but they're stepping out and they're still being what WAKA is all about. And I love it.
I agree.
Right. And, you know, that's what made it hard, because, I mean, even a couple months ago when we had a lot of social unrest, that made me think about why I love WAKA so much, because we are so diverse. We are so welcoming to all colors, all orientations, all I mean, we're such a diverse community. We go to any of our events and you see people from all walks of life, all economic statuses, all together, pardon me, because none of that matters. At the day, we're just a community.
It was never anything that we ever thought about before. Everyone was welcome.
Yeah.
It was like, let your freak flag fly. Like, who are you? Come on in, you know?
I know, and I was so eager to go out there and just re-demonstrate to people, or bring new friends, like you said, Krystin, like new people. Hey, check out this community. We are so welcoming and inviting to everyone. And it's been absolutely, it's tough, but it's also great to just meet people that are like that. I mean, during quarantine, I've gotten to know a lot of people that I haven't known before in the WAKA community. Shout out to the folks in Atlanta. Oh my gosh, I've been getting to know a lot of folks over there.
Yes.
Really cool folks. I know we wanted you guys to come out to avenge your Flip Cup loss to Connecticut, but we're going to have to wait till next year. That's
For real,
dirty.
they crushed it. That Flip Cup tournament was super fun, by the way.
That was really fun.
That feels
That
like it was forever ago. It
I
was
know. How's
crazy.
Corey doing? Has he recovered? Has his reputation
Yeah.
restored?
I mean, I hate to like say things about what we've been doing here in Jacksonville because I know it's like so opposite of like what every other state and city
We're in
is
Florida.
doing.
Everybody forgives us in Florida.
Yeah, but let's just say that Corey has avenged his Flip Cup skills, you know, or his whatever. Like he's okay. He's doing well, you know.
He's learned to drink his entire cup.
Yeah, he cheat a little bit with like the flip, but you
I'll
know.
never forget the night when we replayed that. It was me and Sa and Watson, and we were like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Guys, I was standing on the side. Like, I was watching because I think our game was next. I was
Oh my
Corey.
God.
Like, that was so bad. Like, you could just see it. Anyway, we've both have done a lot better in flip cup these days. We'll just say that.
well, we may bring that back this fall, depending on how things work out. I mean, I missed some of these events. Obviously, it's been difficult to do events given just the way people are a little bit overburdened or on overkill with respect to Zoom events. But we do have some stuff coming up, including some online trivia battles where we're going to have weekly prizes, as well as we're going to attempt to try a beer pong tournament online. We've done that locally here in Southern California. It worked out really good. I didn't win, unfortunately, but I did make it to the semifinals. But, you know, it wouldn't be right if I won, you know, so. There are
You're
rumors
so
out
good
there
at
that
beer
I threw
pong,
the
though.
game on purpose, but, you know, no, I legitimately lost. Wink, wink. But yeah, so we're gonna have some fun events soon. I told Huss, hey, maybe we can try to figure out how to do an online poker event.
Absolutely.
You know, Adam is managing an online poker community with a lot of kick followers right now, and we're testing it out. So, you know, and hopefully Krystin can continue to bankroll me, and it'll be a good time.
Not a fucking chance.
Few drinks.
Other tight. It's quarantine, right?
I think everybody would love to have you host a song along like Fire Saga
Ooh.
live on Zoom.
Let's go.
That's just gonna be double trouble, buddy. No, not a You know, I'm hoping maybe now that Peyton knows what love is really like, she can maybe host a dating show to help others experience the wonderful journey she's been on, you know, where you meet somebody and within 2 months move in.
It's like a TV show.
Document your dating life every day online. I mean, who doesn't want that?
And on that note, I think this entire cast is over, right? We're done? Bye, guys. Yeah.
I just think that they actually have shows like that. I think they're like called 90 Day Fiance and like stuff like that.
Exactly.
Peyton, just yell at Sa and tell him to play Ya Ya Ding Dong again.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
Oh my gosh. All right, folks. So I know we've been on for a while, but anyways, we miss you guys. We've got big plans for 2021. So do your part. Continue to do your part. Be safe. Put on a mask as often as you can. Social distance. Wash your hands. Look out for each other, right? Look out for each other because you never know who's having a difficult time, and we can be there for each other. Because
Your friends,
I
absolutely.
want to see all of your faces in our revenge tour in 2021. All of your faces, all right? So on behalf of the entire team, Krystin, Peyton, Adam, Erika, and Watson, we miss you guys. We love you guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
2021.